Chapter 11. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Starlight Center, underground parking garage on the second floor, An Liang directly rejected Yang Maui. He locked the car first, and then looked at Yang Maui with a smile. Thank you to the little anchor for driving. I saved another 88 yuan in driving expenses today. I am really happy. As for the $1,000 list, we will contact you later and I will make it up for you next time we play together. An Liang added. Yang Maui glared at An Liang, and she hummed, how do we contact you? By phone of course. An Liang said seriously. Do you have my phone number? Yang Maui was stunned for a moment. No. An Liang responded honestly. Do you have my authority? Yang Maui asked again. No. An Liang is still honest. So how do we get in touch? Yang Maui asked back. Don't ask, it's God's will if you ask. An Liang waved goodbye and walked to the elevator. Yang Maui looked at An Liang's back and was a little confused. She originally thought that An Liang was trying to catch him, but An Liang left directly. Gone, got it. The water friends in the live broadcast room looked at An Liang's back and were equally confused. They had the same idea as Yang Maui and thought that this Porsche guy wanted to tease the anchor. In the end, he really regarded the young anchor as a substitute driver. This, too showy, right? Is the Porsche guy really gone? Little anchor, hurry up and take a look. The Porsche guy is waiting for you in the elevator. To be honest, I have been shown off as a pippy shrimp. So the Porsche guy has no shortage of beauties. Little anchor, out. Don't ask, it's God's will if you ask. I laughed so hard, it was God's will. May I ask about the psychological shadow area of the young anchor? The vixen actually lost. Yang Maui walked towards the elevator while watching the barrage. Her mood was a bit complicated. She wanted An Liang to wait for her in the elevator, but she didn't want An Liang to wait for her in the elevator. With such complicated emotions, Yang Maui walked to the elevator, which was empty. This situation made water friends in the live broadcast room say that their scalps were numb due to the show. Attention, house manager, these canine spectators are too arrogant, I can't accept it. Yang Maui hummed and said, unless these dog viewers give me some gifts, I can't get better. Publicly cheating on gifts. Good luck. The gift from the Porsche guy can't be deceived, can it only deceive poor people like us? I vomited. When Yang Maui was about to complain a few more words, a call suddenly came on her mobile phone. Seeing that the caller ID said, Guild Operations, Yang Maui's face changed slightly. Yang Maui took a deep breath and slid the screen to answer the question. Yang Maui, I am the guild manager Kiwi. The guild has arranged a guild battle for you at 10 o'clock tonight. The requirement for you from the guild is to win at least 2 rounds. Kiwi, who is obviously an online name, said. Yang Maui asked, what if I can't pass 2 rounds? If you fail to pass 2 rounds, your guaranteed salary will be cancelled starting from next month. Kiwi Tao responded, your turnover is too poor. It's only more than 1,000 yuan per week, which is far lower than the guild's expectations. Yang Maui sighed. She signed a good live broadcast contract with her excellent appearance. According to the contract, if her turnover does not meet the requirements, the guild has the right to adjust her minimum salary. Okay, I get it, I'll go back and prepare for the live broadcast right away. Yang Maui responded. In order to live broadcast, Yang Maui, who is in her sophomore year, rented a house outside and assembled a high-performance computer. She has only been live broadcasting for more than 2 months, and these costs have not been recovered. In Tianhu community, An Liang returned home. He didn't know if it was because of the possession of the life winner system, but his drinking capacity had increased a lot. Anyway, after 6 bottles of beer, he was not drunk now. After washing carefully, An Liang lay on the bed, and he logged into Huya Live. I clicked into Yang Maui's live broadcast room and found that Yang Maui actually ended the outdoor live broadcast. This little anchor actually went back. And was confused and asked in the live broadcast room, why doesn't the anchor live broadcast outdoors? An Liang's Huya account is a Xiaobai account. It is not an aristocratic account, nor is it an anchor fan account. It is a standard free prostitution account. If it is a live broadcast room of a big anchor, or a slightly popular live broadcast room, it is impossible for the anchor to answer questions from novice accounts. However, there are only 9 people in the VIP seats in Yang Maoi's live broadcast room. Although it is not ruled out that there are novice accounts like An Liang who cannot be in the VIP seats, it also shows that Yang Maoi's popularity is too low. But weren't there more than 30 people at Yang Maoi's VIP table before? An Liang continued to use the Xiaobai account to send messages. Isn't the popularity of the anchor here too low? Yang Maoi saw An Liang's question, and she responded, "Welcome to my beloved brother, because the anchor is about to fight a guild war, so the outdoor live broadcast is ended. The same reason is because the anchor is going to fight a guild war, all our brothers, let's all take the first step." In the live broadcast industry, the so-called guild war is a money-raising war. Under normal circumstances, during a guild war, some fans will pretend to be offline to avoid being chased by the anchor. Reading books on May Day is a joy. Recharge 100 and get 500 VIP points. Grab a deposit now. Activity time, April 29th to May 3rd. Chapter 12. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Yang Maoi's anchor account is called No More Vixens, but this guy has the charming temperament of a vixen. Looking at Yang Maoi on the screen, An Liang was certain that this guy had not turned on the beauty effects because he had only seen Yang Maoi in person more than an hour ago. Can the anchor sing? An Liang sends messages casually. Sorry, my beloved has not yet returned to my eldest brother. I am tone deaf and cannot sing. Yang Maoi's negative response, what about dancing? An Liang asked again. Yang Maoi continued to ask, if broadcasting gymnastics can be considered dancing, I can dance. This time, An Liang was shown to numbness by Yang Maoi. Broadcasting gymnastics equals dancing? Quite excellent. My beloved has not yet returned. Is my brother still there? Yang Maoi took the initiative to ask, because An Liang had not sent a message for a minute. An Liang sent a message, is something wrong? Can you create a brand if your beloved has not yet returned? For only 1 yuan, you can get the anchor's fan card and get on the VIP table. Yang Maoi explained. An Liang couldn't help laughing. Isn't it a bit too humble for a girl like Yang Maoi, who is 93 points good looking, to ask for a mere $1? To be honest, if it is a rainy day, if a $1 coin is if it falls into the muddy water, how many people will pick it up? Sorry, I don't have money, so I won't do it. It's just a waste of money. An Liang replied to the message. In fact, An Liang's Huya account has 1 million Huya coins, which is equivalent to recharging 1 million soft girl coins. When Yang Maoi saw An Liang's response, she was calm on the surface, but secretly helpless in her heart. When she first joined the live broadcast industry, she originally thought that with her charming appearance, she would be successful in the live broadcast industry. It was not until she entered the live broadcast industry that she realized that it was not that simple. If you want to become a big anchor, you must either have the resources of the guild or have a supportive brother. However, are the resources of the guild easy to get? Of course it's not easy to get. If you want to take the guild's resources, you not only need to sign a more stringent contract, but you also need to accept some conditions put forward by the guild's senior management. What's even more disgusting is that the resources provided by the guild need to be listed separately and returned to the guild. As for Big Brother support, 8 out of 10 Big Brothers in the live broadcast industry are the operating accounts of guilds, and the remaining real Big Brothers basically have regular supporters. Even if the elder brother occasionally supports me, he will immediately make various requests in private. As for the Big Brother who has no requirements and is willing to spend tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands, I suggest you buy a lottery ticket with such a probability, or else just go to sleep. Nothing in your dreams. Maybe I'm really not suitable for live streaming. Yang Maoi sighed secretly in her heart. She just has the appearance and temperament of a vixen. Her anchor name is No More Vixen, which actually expresses what is in her heart. It's 10 o'clock sharp. The first round of Guild War began. Yang Maoi took a look at the 8 people in the VIP seats. 2 of them were zombie fans supported by the guild. Even with the addition of novice accounts, there would probably be no more than 20 viewers, right? This situation made Yang Maui feel depressed. If you lose the guild war this time, just quit. Yang Maui made a decision secretly in her heart. Without the guaranteed salary provided by the guild, her monthly pre-tax income would be around 1,500 yuan with a monthly turnover of around 5,000 yuan. But the live broadcast time exceeds 4 hours a day, so why bother? Hello, little sister, I'm Xiao Yuer from Fengguixui Guild. I'm very happy to have a match with you. Miss, you are so beautiful. Xiao Yuer from the Fengguixui Guild was the first to say hello. Yang Maui quickly calmed down and responded, hello, little sister, I am not a vixen from the Qingqing Guild. The little sister is also very beautiful. I am very happy to be with you. Wait. In Xiao Yuer's live broadcast room, there are more than 100 people in the VIP seats, and the weekly ranking is more than 15,600 yuan. The situation here clearly exceeds that of Yang Maui. Xiao Yuer used a trumpet to check the situation in Yang Maui's live broadcast room. While asking, Miss, should we do a talent show, or should we start directly? After saying that, Xiao Yuer had already used the trumpet to check Yang Maui's situation. Seeing Yang Maui's defeat in the weekly rankings, plus the fact that there were no VIP seats for 10 people, Xiao Yuer was in a very good mood. In such a first round, it's just a gift. In fact, it is indeed a rhythm of giving away people's heads. Yang Maui responded, sorry, little sister, I don't have any talent. I can neither sing nor dance, nor can I even tell a joke, so shall we get started? Xiao Yuer was choked by Yang Maui. She was still a little worried. After all, Yang Maui was so beautiful, and she was worried that her brother would be attracted to her, but now it seems that the crisis has been resolved. When the gift PK between the two parties started, Xiao Yuer's the PK bar on the side immediately pressed over, directly compressing Yang Maui's gift PK bar to the maximum limit of 1 centimeter. The time for a gift PK was 10 minutes, and at the 8th minute, Yang Maui received about 20 yuan. Xiao Yuer's gift already exceeded 500 yuan. At this time, a Duke account entered Yang Maui's live broadcast room. But the name of this Duke account revealed his identity, because the name of this Duke account was, Ba Tian, I love Xiao Yuer. An Liang went to the live broadcast room opposite to take a look. This is the big brother on the opposite side of the list. He made more than 5,600 yuan on the weekly list. I won this game, thank you for your support. Batian, single favorite Xiao Yuer, sent a message and then rewarded him with a plane worth 100 yuan, but he immediately went to Xiao Yuer to buy a rocket worth 1,000 yuan, and Liang frowned slightly when he saw this method of sending beggars away. There were 1 million Tiger Tooth coins in his Tiger Tooth account. Reading books on May Day is a joy. Recharge 100 and get 500 VIP points. Grab a deposit now. Activity time, April 29th to May 3rd. Chapter 13. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Faced with Baitians, only doted on Xiao Yuer, behavior of giving alms, Yang Maui suppressed her displeasure and expressed her gratitude. Thank you, Brother Batian, for the medical expenses. The so-called medical expenses are actually a way of saving face. In the live broadcast industry, there are still some anchors who specifically ask for medical expenses. After all, charity money is not money. This is too pretentious. An Liang used his own account to send messages. Yang Maui watched An Liang send the message. She had already thought about quitting the live broadcast industry, so naturally she didn't have too many scruples and responded directly, it's true, but after all, you have money, so you can do whatever you want. Can you do whatever you want if you have money? An Liang sends message. Sure. Yang Maui responded. An Liang joked and sent a message, I also want to do whatever I want to the anchor. Yang Maui also responded jokingly, my beloved has not yet returned, brother, is he rich? An Liang glanced at the PK time left for half a minute. He gave away 2 treasure maps without hesitation. This is the most valuable gift in Huya Live. Each one is worth 5,000 soft sister coins, 2 treasure maps just 10,000 yuan, directly suppressing the gift PK bar, and then killing the first guild battle PK. In the Huya live broadcast, every treasure map will be broadcast on the entire platform, and certain random draws will be provided, including Huya toothed golden beans, penguin coins, tiger-toothed silver beans, etc., thus attracting popularity to the broadcaster. After smashing the 2 treasure maps, Yang Maui's popularity directly exceeded 100,000, and the VIP seats in the live broadcast room also exceeded 200 people. Yang Maui looked at the 2 treasure maps that suddenly fell from the sky, and she exclaimed, "Wow! Treasure map! 2 treasure maps! Thank you, brother, my beloved has not yet returned. Big brother cowhide. Big brother is invincible. Thank you so much, big brother, my beloved has not yet returned." The little anchor has nothing to repay, he can only act cute to the big brother, and beg the big brother to save one more round. Yang Maui said with surprises, she never thought that a little white prostitute would actually smash 2 treasure maps. That's 10,000 soft girl coins, 2 or 3 months' salary for many people. It's different. Yang Maui's live broadcast room was a surprise, but Xiao Yuer's live broadcast room was very miserable. Xiao Yuer had an unhappy expression on her face. She originally thought that this round was for nothing, but in the end there was such a big comeback. Don't be angry, Yuer, we will definitely win the next game. Batian sends a message, the opponent must be swiping impulsively. You can win with just 1 treasure map, but swiping 2 treasure maps is a complete waste. Batian continued to send messages. Xiao Yuer looked at the message sent by Batian, she calmed down and said, "Brother Batian, will we win the next game? The guild battle is a best-of-3 game system. If Xiao Yuer continues to lose in the next game, then he will be eliminated directly. Brother Batian, we must win. If we can't pass the first round of guild battles, Xiao Yuer will have no recommendations next month. It will be very miserable." Xiao Yuer said, pretending to be pitiful. Batian immediately sent a message, "Don't worry, we will win." Xiao Yuer saw Batian's promise, but she was still uneasy. In an area invisible to the camera, she sent a message of authority to Batian, "Brother Batian, didn't you say you wanted to treat me to dinner? We won the first round of the guild war, let's have dinner together tomorrow, okay?" Batian looked at the message sent by Xiao Yuer Weishin, and he smiled. As long as I asked Xiao Yuer out, everything was easy to talk about. He immediately responded, "Don't worry, I will definitely win." After receiving Batian's promise, and with her own hint, Xiao Yuer felt that the second game was stable, and she once again connected with Yang Maui. After waiting for the 2 parties to connect, Xiao Yuer took the first step and said, "Miss, should we start directly?" Yang Maui has no objection. She won the last game because of 2 treasure maps that suddenly fell from the sky. It was completely beyond Yang Maui's expectation. Is there a miracle in the second game now? Before Yang Maui tricked An Liang, Ba Tian, single favorite Xiao Yuer, came to Yang Maui's live broadcast room again, and he sent a message directly, "Your beloved has not yet returned. Can you not steal the tower? What's the point of brushing in the last 30 seconds? Are you capable of fighting openly?" Batian continued to send the message, "We will definitely win the second round. Batian, put my words here. Follow me if you have the guts." An Liang looked at the message sent by Batian. He didn't bother to pay attention to it. If Batian really didn't lack money and lost the last game, he should just buy gifts at the beginning. Why come here to beep? An Liang did not reply to Batian's provocation. He operated as in the first game, directly swiping 2 treasure maps, holding up Yang Maui's gift PK bar, and then sent a. It was obvious that An Liang didn't say anything, but Batian was so angry that he gritted his teeth. Watching An Liang swipe 2 more treasure maps, Batian returned to Xiao Yuer's live broadcast room and gritted his teeth and swiped 3 treasure maps. Overwhelmed Yang Maui, but before Batian could show off, An Liang responded with 2 more treasure maps, once again surpassing Xiao Yuer's gift of nearly 5,000 yuan. Ordinary users in the 2 live broadcast rooms have already entered the movie-watching mode. After all, the treasure map battle between the 2 live broadcast rooms is the biggest brother in the list. It is no fun for ordinary users to participate in it, and they have no sense of presence. At this time, the anchor will only focus on the big brother on the list, and the small gifts from other users are really not worth mentioning. Brother Badian, keep going, don't stop. Xiao Yuer said coquettishly, and also brought hints. She made a private appointment with Badian, and now she gave hints. Chapter 14. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Badian naturally understood Xiao Yuer's hint. He had invested 3 treasure maps, equivalent to 15,000 yuan. If he stopped now, it would be equivalent to 3 treasure maps thrown into the water, so Badian gritted his teeth and filled in 2 treasure maps, once again surpassing Yang Maoi's gift of about 5,000 yuan, and Liang watched Badian add 2 treasure maps. He laughed and said to himself, the last stubbornness. After saying that, he clicked on the phone screen again, this time directly smashing it. Going down 4 treasure maps is equivalent to dropping 20,000 at once. Yang Maui looked at the gift PK note. The 8 treasure maps brought 40 million PK values. She cheered and shouted. A beloved man has not returned to his eldest brother Nyobi. Too strong. Am I dreaming? Did I get some kind of Jianmu experience card? I, a little anchor, finally waited for my big brother. Yang Maui said as if talking to herself, and Liang sent a message, ask if the other side is continuing, I'm waiting. Yang Maui immediately asked arrogantly, little sister, our dear brother has not yet returned to us. I want to ask, is your tyrant brother still playing? In the live broadcast industry, having money means you are a master to the extreme. As long as you have money and are willing to spend money, you are a master. For example, Yang Maoi's arrogant attitude now is because An Liang gave her money, and her status is higher than Xiao Yuer. No matter how unhappy Xiao Yuer is, she can only listen now. As for the discomfort, it's easy. Just take the money and smash it back hard, and the voice can be louder. There is no too much difficulty. Right? Faced with Yang Maoi's provocation, Xiao Yuer's face became a little stiff. She was forced to ask, Brother Ba Tian, let's give chase. Even if we can't catch up, we will give chase. Xiao Yuer looked at An Liang and smashed 4 more treasure maps. She was in a very bad mood. She was very aware of Baishan's strength. When there were no guild wars, Badian could earn about 5,000 yuan every week. Even if there were in the guild war, Badian can support another 10,000 yuan at most. Now Badian has supported 5 treasure maps, which is equivalent to 25,000 yuan. She feels that Badian will not be able to keep up. Even though she hinted to Badian, but she also felt that this was something beyond Baishan's ability. In fact, it was also true. Faced with An Liang's provocation through Yang Maui, Badian had no intention of responding. He chose to log out of his account and view the PK in a non-logged-in state. When Badian logged out, Xiao Yuer sent a message to Badian. She did not mean to blame Badian, but comforted Badian. After all, even if she lost, Badian gave her 25,000 yuan. And he is her biggest brother every day, so of course he has to maintain a good relationship. Congratulations on your victory, little sister. We were beaten so badly by your elder brother. Can you give me some medical expenses? Xiao Yuer is in so much pain. Xiao Yuer is obviously also a medical expense anchor, and she doesn't care about face at all. After all, the medical expenses are real money, why not? An Liang directly typed in response, I don't have the habit of sending beggars away. Yang Maui did not directly quote An Liang's original words. He responded tactfully, I'm sorry, little sister, our eldest brother said we don't have the habit of paying for medical expenses. Xiao Yuer's trumpet is in Yang Maoi's live broadcast room. She naturally saw the message sent by An Liang, but she can only watch it. How can she say it publicly? Now she loses, and she can hold it in if she is not convinced. Of course, after Yang Maui and Xiao Yuer disconnected, Yang Maui immediately expressed her gratitude. Thank you, my dear brother, I am so excited, I actually received 10 treasure maps. Yang Maui is really excited. 10 treasure maps are worth 50,000 yuan, and she can get 15,000 yuan. My dear brother, thank you for helping me win the first round of the guild battle. Is there anything you want the fox to do? Yang Maui said flatteringly, and Liang thought for a while and sent a message, you are tone deaf, so naturally you can't listen to music, you said you can dance, then do a radio gymnastics. An Liang continues to send messages, sure. Damn it. Big brother cowhide. Radio gymnastics is awesome. What's the situation? I've swiped 10 treasure maps and want to watch radio gymnastics. Mengxin wants to ask, why do bosses like to watch gymnastics on radio? Yang Maui's mouth twitched. Does anyone really want to watch gymnastics on the radio? This, my beloved has not yet returned to me, brother, are you kidding me? Yang Maui asked, didn't you say you could do radio gymnastics? An Liang sends message, let's start. An Liang continued to send messages, Yang Maui was a little speechless, but An Liang swiped 10 treasure maps. If she didn't meet An Liang's request, which was not excessive, I'm afraid her live broadcast career would be over. After all, she didn't get any benefits after swiping so many gifts. Others still had can you give gifts? Have you ever seen some female anchors give gifts for the audience? They only need a gift of 6.6 yuan to do a squat or S-squat. An Liang gave 10 treasure maps, which are worth 50,000 yuan. Okay, my beloved has not yet returned to my brother, broadcast the gymnastics arrangements. Yang Maui responded. P.S. Does anyone watch it? It feels like no one is watching. Yesterday's 10 updates, today's 5 updates, no one, big discount on reading books during Dragon Boat Festival. Recharge 100 and get 500 VIP points. Grab a deposit now, activity time, June 22nd to June 24th. Chapter 15. You are listening at novelfull.audio. When Yang Maui started to do radio gymnastics, An Liang didn't watch at all. He was checking the prompt information of the winner of life system, ding. Mission information, help the little anchor, no more vixens, win 6 rounds of guild battles, task rewards, you will receive corresponding rewards based on the completion of the task, failure penalty, Wu An Liang. After reading the mission information of the life winner system, he secretly sighed in his heart, it is indeed the life winner system, and such a mission is very life winner. There is no penalty for failure, so you are still not a winner in life. My beloved has not yet returned, big brother, are you still there? Yang Maui summoned An Liang because the second round of guild war was about to begin. Hey, my beloved has not returned yet, has my eldest brother left? Yang Maui summoned An Liang again, she found that An Liang's account was clearly in the VIP seat. Could it be that it was hung up? Friends in the live broadcast room were sending barrages. After being bombarded by An Liang's 10 treasure maps, now in Yang Maui's live broadcast room, the VIP there are more than 100 seats, but most of them don't have anchor fan cards and are just passers-by, type with both hands to show your innocence. No more vixens. This liar. Damn it. This vixen is so cool. The broadcast gymnastics really impressed me. I can't stand it, I can't bear it, my beloved has not returned yet, so my brother rushes. Go, go, go. Summon the beloved brother who has not yet returned, save this vixen for one more round, and do another radio gymnastics. Bold monster. I want you to show your true colors. Dawei Tianlong. To be honest, even the world-honored Xidagarba cannot resist this vixen. Anyway, the poor monk can't resist it. Pindao has applied to go down the mountain. The poor monk is in the process of returning to secular life. An Liang came back to his senses, checked the situation on his phone, and then sent the message, finished dancing so quickly. I went to take a sip of water and didn't even look at it yet. The message An Liang sent immediately aroused complaints from water friends, do you listen to what others say? Shower. The big brother is the big brother. He ordered gymnastics on the radio and turned around to drink water. The little anchor has fainted from crying. Fox, look at my list. I'm a big anchor now. Yang Maui looked at the message sent by An Liang. She was also a little speechless. This person was too showy. He asked her to do radio gymnastics, but he left on his own. This style made Yang Maui suddenly think of a person. Brother, the beloved has not yet returned, what shall we say in the second round? Yang Maui asked. Originally, Yang Maui was ready to quit the anchor industry, but now a wild brother has come. How can she not seize the opportunity? If she can stay in the anchor industry, who would be willing to leave? For example, now, within half an hour, she earned 15,000 yuan. Isn't this kind of thing delicious? Facing Yang Maui's inquiry, if there is no task of the winner system in life, An Liang is ready to run away and look at other female anchors or game anchors, such as click on a technical anchor who is a jungler. He chooses the top lane and lets the technical jungler act as a dog. That kind of treatment is great, right? After all, in every game, the opponent greets, "Go to your father." The technical jungler responds, "Yes, the top lane is my dad." However, the life winner system has given tasks and rewards based on task completion. Naturally, An Liang will not give up. He sends a message. Continue. Yang Maui laughed happily. This kind of wild brother who furiously swiped 10 treasure maps at the beginning, judging from the conventional situation in the live broadcast industry, is definitely the kind of owner who is not short of money. As for the kind of consumption of public funds, or even the consumption of houses, it is absolutely not possible to do so readily, and he has already made the request. But An Liang did not even ask for the authority. The second round of the guild battle begins, and it's still the young lady who continues to win. Hello, the lady opposite, I'm Shao Qi from the Dream Guild. I'm very happy to have a match with the lady. Shao Qi from the Dream Guild introduced herself first, and then immediately exclaimed, "Wow, little sister, your top brother is too fierce. When you first tried the badge, did you get 50,000 in the weekly rankings? Did you get it in the guild battle today?" Yang Maui responded somewhat reservedly, "Hello, young lady opposite, our top brother did it today." Fox is very grateful to the top brother, but when Yang Maui had just finished thanking him, Shao Qi said, "Brother, my beloved has not yet returned. Please look familiar and get to know each other. Welcome to Shao Qi's live broadcast room. Shao Qi can sing, dance, and play chirp. Game." This situation of snatching her elder brother in front of her made Yang Maui quite unhappy. She said stiffly, "Miss, let's get started." After saying that, Yang Maui clicked on the PK button. Shao Qi's behavior is common in the live broadcast industry. What if she steals the big brother? "Dear brother, you won't go there, right?" Yang Maui asked, pretending to be pitiful, and Liang sent a message, getting ready to go there. After all, the other side can sing, dance, and play some games. I'm going to check it out. Wow! Dear brother, please forgive me, I can learn to sing, I can also learn to dance, give me some time. Yang Maui said pitifully again. After An Liang saw the gift PK opened, he did not hesitate to swipe a treasure map and then send a message. First, draw a treasure map to calm down the panic and sing tunelessly. Are you sure singing is not fatal? An Liang sent the message teasingly. In Shao Qi's live broadcast room, the top brother, Sunday Lover, only has more than 10,000 rankings. Seeing An Liang directly swiping the treasure map, he sent the message without hesitation, "Shao Qi, the big brother on the other side is too fierce and I can't stand it. Let's forget about this round. Anyway, we still have the resurrection round." Sunday Lover gave in. Who can resist the temptation to swipe a treasure map worth 5,000 yuan with just one hand? Exist? Do you have a mine at home? P.S. Don't be nervous, fat brother. Can you find out about the 100,000 deposit manuscript? Big discount on reading books during Dragon Boat Festival. Recharge 100 and get 500 VIP points. Grab a deposit now. Activity time, June 22nd to June 24th. Chapter 16. You are listening at novelfull.audio. An Liang directly smashed the treasure map worth 5,000 yuan at the beginning. Such a fierce attitude directly made the eldest brother in Xiaoqi's live broadcast room give in. After all, he was a fierce person who smashed the map at the beginning, so there was no need to fight head-on. Xiaoqi's heart was filled with helplessness, but what could she do? Do you want to force your Sunday lover to go up to you? Let's not talk about whether the Sunday lover is willing or not, but the Sunday lover really can't stand it. Thank you dear brother for the treasure map, thank you so much. Yang Maui expressed her gratitude. Xiaoqi was also working hard to canvass votes. Even if he couldn't defeat Yang Maui, he could at least canvass some dignity votes, right? It's a pity that the effect was not good. In the last 30 seconds of the first game, An Liang swiped 2 more treasure maps. And send information, be careful to avoid being stolen from the tower. When the 2 treasure maps were smashed down, Yang Maui cheered again, wow. My dear brother is so powerful. This move to protect the tower is so strong, the fox is so moved. An Liang sent another message, so you have to do radio gymnastics again to thank me. After An Liang sent the message, the water friends in the live broadcast room all agreed, I want to see aerobics. Has the guy upstairs stood up yet? Type with both hands to show your innocence. Oops, I can't keep up with nutrition. Please help me, big brother. If you win this round, do radio gymnastics again. Yang Maui looked at An Liang's speech, and she responded, if I win this round, I will dance again. When Xiaoqi heard Yang Maui's speech, she was secretly angry, but there was nothing she could do. After all, there was no one to support her. Even though the eldest brother stood up, she didn't speak forcefully. At the beginning of the second game, An Liang copied the situation of the first game. The same 3 treasure maps directly determined the outcome, and easily won the second round of the guild war. Little anchor, you do the radio gymnastics first, while I go downstairs to buy a bottle of Feijai happy water. An Liang sends message Zaira Banksiu. Little anchor, start dancing. I found something in common with my eldest brother, and I can afford to drink Feijai happy water. Not to mention, I also went downstairs to buy a bottle of Feijai happy water and pretend to live the same life as my elder brother. Fat house happy water, am I too ambitious? Yang Maui naturally saw An Liang's message. She smiled on her face and felt numb in her heart, but she still followed An Liang's instructions and danced the radio gymnastics again. The third and fourth rounds were also minor problems. It took a total of 12 treasure maps to pass. Thanks again to my beloved brother. I never thought that I could enter the semifinals. I am very excited now. I am so grateful. Yang Maui said excitedly, even if 3 small and medium-sized guilds compete this time, it is not easy to reach the semifinals. An Liang has already rewarded Yang Maui with 29 treasure maps worth 145,000 yuan. The other 3 anchors who advanced to the semi-finals, the least one has 60,000 yuan, and the most one has exceeded the 100,000 mark, reaching 110,000 yuan. Dear brother, shall we continue rushing? Yang Maui asked. This guild battle is jointly organized by our Qingqing Guild, the Fengguoxuiyu Guild, and the Dream Guild. If we win the first place, we will get a big recommendation. An Liang replied to the message, keep going. Since we have reached the semi-finals, try your best to win the championship. Seeing An Liang's reply, Yang Maui suddenly laughed happily. Today is the most profitable day for Yang Maui since she became the anchor, and also the happiest day. She felt the joy of being an anchor for the first time. Are those live broadcast industries so happy? The semi-finals began, and this time the winner was a girl in ancient costume. She had a guzheng in front of her, dressed in ancient charm. Full. Hello, Miss Fox, I am Egret. We have met before. Do you remember? Miss Gufeng said hello first. Yang Maui naturally remembered Egret. He was the top anchor of Qingqing Guild, and his monthly turnover was more than 100,000 yuan. Hello, Miss Bailu, of course I remember you. Dog viewers, let me tell you, this Miss Bailu and I are from the same guild. She is very proficient in guzheng. You will be blessed in a while. Yang Maui praised. when Yang Maui was praising, a king and aristocratic account named Weilu Qingtian in Bailu's live broadcast room came to Yang Maui's live broadcast room. Weilu Qingtian is a king account, and he can pin it to the top when he sends a message. Hello Miss Fox, I hope Miss Fox will give in this round. I will protect Egret from winning the championship today. Sending a message to Lu Qingtian, then he rewarded me with a rocket worth 1,000 yuan. An Liang looked at the message sent for Lu Qingtian, and he sent the message without hesitation. Do you want to protect the egret? What a coincidence. I must protect this little anchor today. I will take her to the throne. I'll give you the rocket. Let's start the PK later and we'll face each other directly. After An Liang sent the message, he went directly to Bailu's live broadcast room to return a rocket and sent the message for brother Lu Qingtian. Shall we start directly? Chapter 17. You are listening at novelfull.audio. In Bailu's live broadcast room, the number of VIP seats exceeds 300, and the popularity has reached 1 million. He is already a well-established anchor, and Liang swiped a rocket in Bailu's live broadcast room. Even the speeches made by Xiao Bai's account were copied and repeated by the room manager, making it easier for the anchor to view. Some water friends in the Bailu live broadcast room also discovered An Liang's speech and immediately started mocking him. Dare the little white account to shout. Killing me. I suggest you take a look at Brother Qingtian's weekly rankings. Weilu Qingtian's weekly ranking in Bailu's live broadcast room has reached 70,000 yuan, which is basically supported by this guild war. He is already a moderate tyrant in the live broadcast industry, even a big anchor. Cannot ignore, are Xiao Bai accounts also looking for presents? Is a big rocket a monthly living expense? An Liang looked at these speeches, he showed a sneer, returned directly to Yang Maui's live broadcast room, clicked on the aristocratic system page of Huya, and then selected the imperial level nobility. The emperor account costs 150,000 yuan for the first time, and then 30,000 yuan a month, with a maximum validity period of 24 months. Even if it is open for 36 months, or more, it is still only guaranteed to be 24 months. 4 months period, and Liang's account originally had 1 million tiger tooth coins. Currently, 29 treasure maps and a large rocket have been obtained, with a total value of 146,000 yuan, so there are still 854,000 tiger tooth coins left. And Liang, a mere 150,000 yuan emperor and aristocrat, directly chose to activate it. Besides, when he first opened it, he was also given 33,000 golden bean coupons. Every time he renewed his subscription of 30,000 yuan, he was also given 33,000 golden bean coupons. Equivalent to 10% of the recharge gift. The difference between golden bean coupons and tiger tooth coins is that golden bean coupons have a validity period and must be redeemed within the validity period, otherwise they will be automatically recycled, while tiger tooth coins have no expiration date. Therefore, the golden bean coupon has a 10% bonus, thus forcing consumption within the specified time. Congratulations to the beloved has not returned. For opening Emperor, in the live broadcast room of No More Vixen, click to enter. The live broadcast room. This announcement scrolled at the top of the live broadcast room on the entire Huya platform. Some water friends in the Bailu live broadcast room naturally saw this message. Damn it. The little white account just now was directly promoted to the emperor. I vomited. What a boss. I just said that the little white account on the opposite side has already sold more than 100,000 yuan, so you just pretend not to see it. Convinced. It is my first time to experience the account and directly upgrade to the emperor. Which landowner is this stupid son? The real gamer king? I have a hunch that Bai Heron is going to be beaten badly. Brother Emperor, coupled with the list of more than 100,000 people, it is so terrifying. The Emperor brother has already announced in the live broadcast room opposite that he will lead the Vixen opposite to become the king, you know. Congratulations to the Emperor's eldest brother on the birth of Vixen. However, the excitement brought by An Liang was not over yet. He continued to swipe the screen. Congratulations to the beloved has not returned, for renewing, Emperor, *1 in the No More Vixen, live broadcast room. Congratulations to the beloved has not returned, for renewing, Emperor, *1 in the No More Vixen live broadcast room, that I received 9 reminder messages like this in a row. In Bailu's live broadcast room, the audience once again refreshed their screens. Coming. Coming. Brother Emperor is here. It is the first time to activate the Emperor, plus 9 renewals, so the Emperor brother has already reserved 330,000 golden beans coupons. Sure enough, Egret is going to be beaten badly. I don't think brother Qing Tian can handle it, although brother Qing Tian is a king, the gap between a king and an emperor is too far. One can drive with gritted teeth, while the other is a rich man with no shortage of money. Can he bear it? Vomited. Little white account becomes an emperor. I was wrong. Bailu looked at this situation and felt helpless. She knew that Yang Maui was originally just an insignificant low-level anchor in the guild. She heard that she was very beautiful, but she had neither a big brother nor guild resources. As a result, she is suddenly supported by the wild brother. What can she do? For An Liang, who directly subscribed to King and then renewed it 9 times, Bailu said that it took her 2 months of turnover to be able to withstand this wave. How could she compete with Yang Maui's guild? Bailu sent a message to Qing Tian in his prestige, brother Qing Tian, forget about this guild war. Let's accumulate strength and wait for the next guild war. Weilu Qing Tian was also in a dilemma. He did have money, but spending hundreds of thousands at a time to reward the anchor was really unacceptable to him, especially when his pursuit of Bailu was unsuccessful. Now Bailu took the initiative to let him go, and Weilu Qing Tian did not force himself to support him. He replied to his authority, this time it is indeed difficult. The lover who has not returned should be a big boss. He directly opened the Emperor and renewed it 9 times. It was a bit cruel. Golden beans coupons are valid for 2 months. If they are not consumed within 2 months, they will be automatically recycled. Under normal circumstances, high-level noble accounts can only be used and recharged. After all, they will be used after renewal, so as to avoid forgetting the time. Be recycled. Thank you, my dear brother, for opening the Emperor. Thank you, my dear brother, for renewing the subscription 9 times. My dear brother is invincible. Are we going to win the championship? Yang Maui looked happy. From the current point of view, she seems to have won. Chapter 18. You are listening at novelfull.audio. This round of Guild War in the semi-finals had an anticlimactic feel. When An Liang was directly promoted to the Emperor and renewed 9 times in a row, Bailu took the initiative to show that she was in the same guild. She voluntarily gave up and surrendered, thus preserving her strength to compete for the championship. Yang Maui responded gratefully, thank you, Miss Bailu. Brothers in our family, if you like to listen to Guzheng and ancient stories, you are welcome to go to Miss Bailu opposite and click on a subscription. Okay, I'll go over and click subscribe. An Liang sends a message. He is now an Emperor account. The message will be automatically pinned to the top. Whether it is a friend in the live broadcast room or the anchor, they can quickly see it. At present, Yang Maui's live broadcast room has more than 200 VIP seats, although most of them are attracted by An Liang's opening of the Emperor and continuous renewal. After An Liang sent the message, water friends immediately started making fun of him. Congratulations to the Emperor. If Brother Emperor doesn't come back, will the anchor faint from crying? Slip away and live with the Emperor's big brother. Let's go and watch a show together. In Bailu's live broadcast room, Bailu immediately expressed his welcome as soon as An Liang came over. Welcome to Bailu's live broadcast room. Thank you very much for your mercy, otherwise Bailu would have been beaten badly. Bailu said, pretending to be pitiful. In fact, Bailu voluntarily abstained, and the 2 parties did not start a group at all. Faced with Bailu's active show of kindness, An Liang also developed a good impression. This female anchor knows how to be a good person. He brushed 2 people in Bailu's live broadcast room. Treasure map and then send the message. I'm going to run away now, and I'm going to take the vixen to the king. I'll come back later when I have time. Thank you, my dear brother, for the 2 treasure maps. My dear brother is so generous. I wish my dear brother and Miss Fox a successful championship. Egret said congratulations in advance. The 2 treasure maps are almost 2 days of Egret's turnover. Although the guild battle failed, Egret said it was worth it after receiving the 2 treasure maps. An Liang returned to Yang Maoi's live broadcast room, and he sent a message directly asked, when will the last round start? Yang Maoi responded, they just started, it will take about half an hour. An Liang sent another message, okay. I'll go play a game first and call me when it starts later. Wait, dear brother, what should I call you? When Yang Maoi heard that An Liang was going to play games, she immediately panicked. What if An Liang forgot about her guild battle while playing games? Dear brother, can I increase your prestige? Yang Maoi said pitifully, if prestige is added, after the guild war starts, if An Liang does not come back, he can still send a prestige message or even play a voice message to bring An Liang back. An Liang thought about it. Send a message, okay, you send me a private message with tiger tooth, and I will send you the authority signal, but you are not allowed to send me messages when nothing happens, understand? The water friends looked at An Liang's reply. Suddenly the barrage started again. Who else doesn't care about the goddess in your eyes? Where is the vixen you promised? As expected of an emperor, how could he not be surrounded by beauties? May I ask about the psychological shadow of the fox? As expected, An Liang received a private message from Yang Maoi. This situation is too common in the live broadcast industry. A wild big brother is definitely the target of all anchors. When An Liang added Yang Maoi found that she was blocked by An Liang's circle of friends. She actually couldn't see An Liang's circle of friends. This situation made Yang Maoi autistic again. Could it be that by adding a female anchor, shouldn't it be a way for the female anchor to show off her strength, and then take the opportunity to capture her? Thank you dear brother for your support. Yang Maoi sent a message politely, then An Liang didn't reply. Yes. An Liang did not reply to Yang Maoi. An Liang didn't play games either. He was watching the live broadcast of League of Legends. He was choosing the technical anchors of League of Legends, especially the jungle anchors. He was thinking about bringing a jungler to play top lane. When An Liang was watching the League of Legends live broadcast, in Yang Maoi's live broadcast room, some friends were setting the rhythm. Congratulations to Fox on losing his emperor brother. Emperor, I'm going to play games. I'm watching other people's live broadcasts. The beloved brother has not returned. The emperor is watching the live broadcast of other people playing jungle. He wonders if the beloved brother has run away. Is the fox worried? The good news right now is that the good man didn't reward anyone else. Yang Maoi looked at the barrage of the live broadcast friends. She felt a little nervous. She drove her trumpet and followed the friends' prompts to the corresponding live broadcast room. She happened to see An Liang's speech, host, would you like to play a game together? I'll play the top lane and you'll be the jungle dog. An Liang sent the message. If a novice account said this, anchors with a better temper would pretend not to see it, and anchors with a worse temper would probably ridicule directly, but An Liang's account is an emperor. Facing the message sent by An Liang, jungler Feng responded without hesitation, okay, Emperor Dad. Which district is Emperor Dad in? I have accounts in all districts. I will be a dog. I will be a dog. The dog thief in the grass is very powerful, and his record can be found in the Diamond Bureau for killing indiscriminately. Chapter 19. You are listening at novelfull.audio. In Shishifeng's live broadcast room, the way he kneeled and licked was ridiculed by water friends. Vomited. Vomited. The anchor looks so humble as he kneels down and licks the emperor's father. Is this the emperor? No. This is the first experience of the emperor, and this is the emperor who has renewed his subscription 9 times in a row. I took a look at the consumption of this emperor brother. He spent more than 150,000 this week. He is really a boss. Can we also lick the emperor brother? An Liang saw that the jungler was so good. He actually checked the opponent's record. Almost every game was MVP. Even if there was a losing record, it was because his teammates were too deceptive. Okay. I'll help the little anchor next door finish the guild war later, let's play 2 rounds. After An Liang sent the message, he lost a treasure map. Shishifeng is a standard technical anchor. Although he has skills, because he is a male and not popular, his monthly turnover is less than 5,000 yuan. Now that I suddenly received the treasure map, it was not only a matter of 5,000 yuan in turnover, but also the treasure map's effect of diverting traffic and increasing popularity. Thank you, Emperor Dad. I received a treasure map for the first time in my life. I was so excited. It turns out that the special effects of the treasure map are like this. It turns out that a small anchor like me can also receive a treasure map. Thank you, Emperor Dad, for fulfilling your life wish. Shishifeng hurriedly knelt down and licked. I am always waiting for the Emperor's father. When the Emperor's father finishes the guild war, I will immediately act as a dog, a poodle, or a grass dog for the Emperor's father. Shishifeng said with no shame at all. Want face. Don't you see some male anchors only need a gift of 6 yuan and 6 to give themselves a big mouth? Emperor Dad, which district are we in? Shishifeng asked. Additionally, I have multiple accounts in all regions and servers. If the Emperor's father wants to go to any area to experience it, I can provide the account here. In the 3rd year of Zhuan, he was the top scholar in liberal arts, a horse hunter in the top lane, and a dog leader in the canyon. When it comes to the top lane and the lane, 1 person and 1 dog are never afraid of trouble. An Liang sent the message. The water friends in the live broadcast room were amused. God steps up to win the top prize in liberal arts. God steps on the horse hunter. Is the top laner still afraid of getting into trouble with a dog? Nearly half an hour later, An Liang received Yang Maoi's authority. The final round of the guild battle began. An Liang naturally returned to Yang Maoi's live broadcast room. After all, there was a task issued by the winner of Life System. An Liang is looking forward to what rewards the Life Winner system will give out. In Yang Maoi's live broadcast room, when she saw An Liang coming back, she immediately welcomed her loudly. Welcome back, dear brother. Ha 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 ha. The vixen is too real. It's the first time I've seen a vixen so enthusiastic. Yes, when ordinary kings and emperors pass by, vixens are absolutely not allowed to say hello, let alone say a grand welcome. Looking at the weekly rankings, I can see why. This situation is normal, okay? So what about kings and emperors? If you don't spend money in the live broadcast room, you are your younger brother. How do you know someone else is your younger brother? What if someone else wants to spend money? Amidst the clamor of the water friends, the final round began. The opponent in the final round is also a young lady. In the live broadcast industry, the market for male anchors is relatively small. Except for the top male anchors, there are almost no male anchors at the lower and middle levels. Hello, Miss Fox, I am Shuang from Fengguoxuiyu. I mainly sing and occasionally chat awkwardly. I am very happy to meet you. Shuang took the initiative to introduce herself. Yang Maoi also introduced herself, and then added, I'm sorry, Miss Shuang, because I don't have any talent, so let's start directly. Shuang responded with refusal. It doesn't matter if Miss Fox doesn't have any talent. I'll sing a song to our brother alone, okay? Yang Maoi couldn't refuse. This is a normal process. When Shuang started singing, An Liang immediately sent a message, sounds good. Love it, this little sister is good-looking and sings well. I have become a fan of Miss Shuang. After An Liang sent the message, the water friends in Yang Maoi's live broadcast room started to boo. Oh no, the eldest brother is going to be attracted away by the other side. Is the anchor panicking now? Watch her triumphantly, watch her enter the finals, watch her big brother leave. I'm a host, and I'm in a panic right now. To be honest, I think it's completely outrageous that this little anchor can enter the finals, okay? How can a host who can't sing, dance, chat, or lick his big brother enter the guild battle finals? Facing the message sent by An Liang and the ridicule of the water friends, Yang Maui really panicked. After all, just like the water friend said, it was completely outrageous for her to reach the finals of the guild battle, okay? Yang Maui herself never thought that she would reach the finals of the guild war. Dear brother, don't leave me behind. Aren't we going to be the king? Yang Maui said pitifully, who is the king? Multiplayer sports. An Liang teased, An Liang continued to send messages, the young lady opposite reminds me of Mr. Ming. I also want to be a fan of Mr. Ming. That it's great to read books on May Day. Recharge 100 and get 500 VIP points. Grab a deposit now, activity time, April 29th to May 3rd. Chapter 20. You are listening at novelfull.audio. When An Liang expressed that he had become a fan of Miss Shuang, a large number of water friends in Yang Maui's live broadcast room started to boo, but when An Liang sent another message, these water friends immediately understood what An Liang meant, damn it. Excellent. Mr. Ming, you are my fan and you treat me like a ball. That year, Mr. Ming remembered the fear of 4,396. Exist? I'm already a coach, why do you have to hurt me? He turned out to be a fan of Mr. Ming, how terrifying. A minute of silence for Miss Shuang. In Shuang's live broadcast room, An Liang's words were copied by some friends. The big brother in the live broadcast room next door said that he is your fan, and he is the kind of fan of Mr. Ming. I just remember that Mr. Ming was beaten to the head by a fan. Friendly reminder, the big brother opposite has at least 300,000 more golden bean coupons. The big brother opposite is a real big brother, really awesome. Can Brother Lon withstand it? The number one on the list of Shuang's live broadcast room is called Blue King, a king-level account, and the current weekly list has reached after paying 100,000 yuan. He was originally going to win the championship with Shuang, but An Liang came out midway. Blue King also saw what happened when An Liang opened Emperor and renewed it 9 times in a row. This situation put great pressure on Blue King. Frosty, we do our best. The Blue King sends a message. Shuang also felt aggrieved. This time the guild battle was already a sure winner, but a little-known anchor suddenly appeared. Isn't this nonsense? A small anchor who makes a total of 5,000 yuan a month suddenly reaches the finals of the guild war. Magic. Looking at the message sent by the Blue King, Shuang could only respond with a forced smile, yeah, this time the opponent is too strong. Let's do our best. Let me sing Liang to my brothers first. In Shuang's live broadcast room, water friends also started to joke, give yourself a song Liang. Meet the occasion. So fitting. I am a fan of Shuang and I am not convinced. Are you a fan of Mr. Ming again? After Shuang finished singing, the gift PK between both parties started simultaneously, and the Blue King did not hesitate to try out 10 treasure maps. 10 treasure maps cost 50,000 yuan. He was testing whether An Liang really supported Yang Maui or just shouted slogans. After all, An Liang had won easily in the previous rounds of guild battles. However, after the Blue King uploaded 10 treasure maps, An Liang responded without hesitation in Yang Maui's live broadcast room with 20 treasure maps, which was equivalent to a direct reimbursement of 100,000 yuan. Yang Maui took the screenshot and said gratefully, "Thank you, my dear brother. My dear brother is so mighty. 20 treasure maps, the fox is so excited." An Liang sent a message, "You'd better shut up, it's too embarrassing, lick it. Is this how big brother licks? Let's learn from the League of Legends anchor next door." The League of Legends jungler next door, the young anchor Shi Feng, directly calls An Liang the Emperor's father. How can this be compared? Yang Maui opened a trumpet and followed her. Her face turned red and she did not call out the Emperor's father. In Shuang's live broadcast room, the Blue King saw that An Liang had returned 20 treasure maps, and he knew that An Liang was the real big brother and definitely not some fake person who was just pretending. He sent a message, Shuang, we can only try to win one game, the Emperor brother opposite is too good. After the Blue King sent the message, he followed up with 20 treasure maps, which was all his inventory. He originally thought that in the final round, the eldest brothers of other anchors would also be exhausted. 30 treasure maps 2's reserve should be enough to win the championship. In the end, who knew there was such an anomaly as An Liang? Facing the pursuit of the Blue King, An Liang also followed 20 treasure maps, and smashed 40 treasure maps directly at the beginning, leading the opponent by nearly 10 treasure maps, basically sealing the victory. In the last 30 seconds of the first game, An Liang invested 20 more treasure maps to be safe and avoid being stolen from the tower. However, the opponent seemed to have settled down to Ren Chao's rhythm, and there was no tower stealing at all. Yang Maui won the first game. In Shuang's live broadcast room, everyone, whether it was the Blue King or ordinary fans, were making complaints. I vomited. In order to prevent the tower from being stolen, 20 more treasure maps were added. Really, big brother. 300,000 yuan was sold in the first game. Who can withstand this? Big brother Blue said he couldn't stand it. Now I am beginning to wonder if this elder brother is a shill. No matter how rich you are, this is not the way to spend it, right? I doubt it too. This anchor is so good looking, but he has never been popular before. Should he become popular after this time? Shuang watched the exchanges between the water friends, and she began to wonder if An Liang was the operator of the Qingqing Guild, because she knew very well that it was almost impossible to meet a wild brother of this level. However, a series of live broadcast room announcements on all platforms once again shocked Shuang and her friends in the live broadcast room. Congratulations to, the beloved has not returned, for renewing, Emperor, *1 in the, No More Vixen, live broadcast room. Congratulations to, the beloved has not returned, for renewing, Emperor, *1 in the, No More Vixen, live broadcast room. This time the renewal announcement was sent 10 more times, which means that An Liang's Emperor account has an additional 330,000 golden beans coupons. Reading books on May Day is a joy. Recharge 100 and get 500 VIP points. Grab a deposit now. Activity time, April 29th to May 3rd.